Alright, so we're just going to basically run here to Tinkerer. It's going to be the first boss we're going to kill. And I'll just avoid these mobs. You want to always run on the walls. Those guys are pretty sensitive there. I've aggroed them a few times. But as long as you stay on the walls, you're good. So to the right here is Tinkerer, to the left's Princess. We'll do Princess later. And go this route. Now if you have herbalism here, I don't. You can make some more money because there's ice cap, which spawns on this level here and this next level. So you can get a 2, 3, 4 ice cap per run, depending on how much you want to run around. Okay, so we're coming close to Tinkerer. So a really important thing here is make inner fire on for Princess as well. This basically boss is just tank and spank for the most part, so I'm just gonna pre-shield myself. Here's Tinker over here. If you sit on this position of the wall, regardless of what patrols come, you'll be fine. I always just drink. You can see this patrol right here, which I won't aggro. And I'm going to start the fight. Basically what I do with Tinkerer is start off with Holy Fire. Then I throw Mind Blast, obviously some Shadow Word Pain, and then I basically just smite him and Mind Blast when it's up. And then I switch when I get low on mana. So right now I'm going to shield myself again. I get low on mana, I just do Shadow Word Pain and wand him. So we're getting kind of low on mana at this point. Do another smite here. So now I basically switch to wand, and basically what I'm going to do is when the bubble pops, just put another bubble up and throw Shadow Word Pain on when I can. So I'll put in another rebubble myself here, throw up Shadow Word Pain, and wand. Sometimes you might, depending if he crits you a bunch or something, get in a situation where you got to regen mana, or if your gear is maybe worse than mine. But you can basically run him around and kind of kite him too. I'll show you that when he gets lower, just in case if you need to do it. I got some more mana now, so I'm going to do Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, and I'll re-shield myself as soon as it's up. Just now. Alright, so for the next, when the bubble pops, I'm just going to put a renew on myself and Shadow Word Pain, and then I'm going to run up to the spot to show you in case you need to kite him. Obviously I don't, but we'll just show you what it looks like in case you need to take that tactic. Alright, so basically Shadow Word Pain's up, and what you do basically if you want to kite him, throw a renew on ourselves, you run back here, and just stay here. You got to kind of be careful here not to aggro these guys, so stay on the side. And then I go into this position. You can kind of dot him here as well, and he can't hit you if you need to. And then I usually just wait for him. You can also run down here, drop down this hill if you need to. I'm just going to go finish him off now, but I think you see basically how that's done. So let's end this battle. There you go. He's down. So we're going to loot him, and we got the rifle, which is the second or one of the better things gold-wise it can drop. Well, it's actually in the middle. The sword is the best thing. So you can get from him, usually you're getting something like between 2 and 4 gold off him. And off Princess, where we're going next, you're looking at somewhere between 3 to 6 gold. So for this total run, which is going to be around 15 minutes, you're looking at somewhere in the magnitude of 5 to 9 gold, maybe 10 gold if you get really lucky, which translates to about 20, 30 gold an hour, which is pretty good for a holy priest. Alright, so here's where we were before. That's where we came originally. So the way the princess is up here, go to the left basically, and just run around here. There are some mobs that patrol here. Again, if you stay to the sides, you're usually okay. Like this guy right here. This could be a precarious spot right here, so I'm going to actually play it safe and wait for him to go a little bit further. And right now we're good, so that's kind of the range you don't want to get closer really to these things. If you aggro something, you're basically dead, so it's better to take a few seconds and be sure, as opposed to wiping yourself, which costs money and time. Alright, so this you can basically run through the middle. Here you see there's another patrol, so you kind of want to watch them. You can run around them where it's wider here, but you get pretty close to the edge. I fell off the edge once. I also aggroed those things once. So on this situation, I typically play it safe, but I'll just show you what we can do here. You can get about this range and you're good. So if you want to go around, just make sure you don't get on the edge, and otherwise stay through the middle and you're fine. So there's Princess. The main thing here is renew our inner fire. If you don't have inner fire up, she can kill you, so make sure you have it up. So I'm going to start this fight with Holy Fire, Mind Blast, and then I basically run, and it's a kite, so we're going to basically just run around here, and you want to run around this rock here because it slows her down a little bit. So she's got Dust Field up when this happens. I'm kind of around the corner, so it's not a good position, but you would want to Mind Blast. So that didn't work out for me, so I mean I'm just gonna reapply the Shadow Word Pain and keep running. And she'll do the Dust Field basically when she gets close to you when the CD's up. But I would advise to keep her at range as much as possible, so don't, she's gonna catch you once in a while like right now, so put your shield up like I just did if she gets close like that, because she can do some serious damage. You can see she's basically damaged me at this point. I'm going to throw a Renew on. There goes Dust Field. So now I turn, spin. She stunned me there. Put a Mind Blast, and off I go again. Renew the dot. And that's basically what we do this whole time. We kind of run around in this circle. So I'm going to, for the next one, do an Inner Focus. Save some mana. You can always kind of turn around to see where she's at. Do like a jump turn like that so you keep moving forward. This part you want to like not get too ahead of yourself because she might go the other way. See how she went the other way? You want her to always go around there, so just pay attention to that. Obviously throw the Shadow Word Pain up whenever it's up, and basically you just rinse and repeat this strategy over and over again. Throw up shield here. She's getting close to me. Dust Field triggered. Mind Blast, and run, redot. There we go. Okay, she got me here, stunned. It's probably going to catch me. Throw a Renew on me. Shadow Word Pain is in range, put that back up. You can also jump turn and wand, but I find that doesn't work that well. Doesn't really do that much damage, and it sometimes can put you into a precarious situation. So I like to just do this Mind Blast when she goes into the dust mode, and just pre-shield yourself like I just did. And if you follow that, you're basically pretty safe here. So looks like she's going to catch me again. I'll wait until she gets a little bit closer. I shielded. I thought she might have popped the dusting, but it's better safe than sorry sometimes. So that was an unneeded shield. But yeah, it's not really that mana intensive of a fight. As you can see, you know, you have plenty of time to recoup mana in between the Shadow War Pain. So here she comes again. You want to get her right against that rock and then cut in like that. That slows her down. Alright, this could be gets sometimes interesting when she gets close, because she doesn't always go into that dust sting. So sometimes you get some decent damage on you. So I'm going to shield myself. I always like to pre-shield just in case. Like, see how my shield popped really fast, right? Because she does a lot of damage. So there we go. Off she goes. We're going to redot her. Got a Mind Blast up. And it's looking like one more round here, and then she's going to be pretty much dead. Oh, this little rock here also slows her down, so you can kind of control her pace there to go through it. Okay, get her wedged in that rock, cut in. Get that Shadow Word Pain going. Once she reaches about 5% health, we'll see that pretty soon. She starts, she doesn't do the dust storm anymore. She just gets a lot slower. So at that point, you can just turn around and Mind Blast her every time it's up. You know, just gonna put a renew on myself here. You want to keep your health always kind of topped off, because if she happens to get in on you, you're gonna need your health to survive. Oh, another thing is my inner fire is gone, so you always kind of want to check that, and because it really does mitigate a lot of damage, obviously. So I'm gonna actually go. She's still. I was gonna do a jump turn there, but she's still going at full speed. So you can see how she got pretty close to me, and did quite a good amount of damage. And that didn't trigger a dust storm that time. So. But we were able to get out nonetheless. She's going to either do the dust storm or a boulder, so you can get away if you're anticipating it. You can always get away. All right, he's getting close here. Just a few more ticks, I think, and she's going to be slowed down. You know, around the rock, I'm going to start Mind Blasting her whenever it's up. Throw another Shadow Word Pain up. Yeah, she's slowed now. You can tell. So I can start Mind Blasting her. And run, basically. So basically you wait for the, in this phase, she's basically, if you get her to this point, I mean, you pretty much, you got her down. So you just have to really, you know, dot, Mind Blast, run. When Mind Blast is up again, do it again. You can of course throw in more Mind Blast than I did, but you know, you are risking it sometimes. So I always just play it safe. It takes maybe another minute or so to kill her. Big deal, right? So that's what she dropped. So basically, obviously, you want to loot things. You can see basically here, this wasn't one of her better drops. Just about, you know, not even a little less than 3 gold. But that's it. And hope this was helpful.